everybody, and welcome to fans of Better Biz Academy and Six-Figure Writing Secrets. This week, I'm talking about one of the most dreaded things in business or personal life that can become overwhelming if you let it, and that is email. And I'm going to talk to you about my 4Ds system for staying on top of email. For months, I was constantly struggling with an inbox that was always at 100 messages or somewhere around there. And it was extremely stressful because I felt like every time I got into my email and I tried to answer things or get caught up, I might get those numbers down a little bit, but then ultimately it would still stress me out because then all those people I just answered would reply, and then I was behind all over again. So a lot of people have different systems out there that work really well for email. I love to use Gmail inbox pause so that I'm not tempted to answer my email every hour of the day. You may need to train your clients or your team members that you will only be checking a couple of times each day, just so that they know what to expect with that. But I love using that. Hide inbox is another great extension that allows you to not always see what's in your inbox and how many messages there are, because it kind of sends this signal to your brain that you should stop what you're doing and answer your email. There's 4 different D's that I like to use as it relates to opening your email box. When you sit down, you have this focused time to take a look at your email. The first one is delete. So this is the easiest one to do. I love sorting my Gmail inbox by typing in the command is unread category primary. If you don't put category primary, it's going to bring up all those annoying promotions emails and Pinterest and whatever else that distracts you. So I love to do that first of all. Then I scan my inbox for anything I can delete. Spam, promotional emails I'm not going to read, things that I don't need to reply to or can just, quickly click open and then, mark it as read. Those are the easiest things to deal with. That should give you at least a couple of things that you can take off your list immediately. Easiest to do, so start there. The next D I want you to look for is things that you can defer. So it's something you need to deal with, but you don't have time now. And if you want to physically remove that from your inbox and have it come back at a later time, there's a great tool called Boomerang that will allow you to do that. So you can send it away and have it boomerang back into your inbox the next time you'll be checking in the afternoon or the weekend or whatever. Boomerang is also excellent for scheduling emails to go out to people at a later date, so that you can kind of schedule when they're actually going to receive it and limit how quickly they're going to try to respond to you, for example. So that works really well. So defer is excellent. It's something you don't have time to deal with right now. It doesn't need to be dealt with right now. So we're going to defer it until later, but set up a system like Boomerang so that it's all going to come back at once. The next one is delegate. So what things are sitting in your inbox that actually belong to somebody else on your team? They're things you shouldn't be doing. Simple emails you don't need to be sending. Projects that someone on your team is supposed to be managing and this somehow ended up in your email box. Things like that. Easily delegate them out to other people. Forward them. Create a Trello card, Asana task, whatever it might be. And then finally, do is the 4th D of dealing with your email inbox. And I recommend setting aside a specific period of time, gamify it, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, to answer as many emails as you can. Now, there's an old adage that if you are taking an email checking break during the day and it's something that will take you less than 20 seconds to respond to and deal with, just send it out and get it over with so you don't have to open that email again in your defer stage. So a defer stage might be more appropriate for a team member sending you an email and saying, hey, this person reached out to us and wants to be a guest on the podcast. Can you review their materials and all that? Maybe I don't have time to do that now, so I'm going to defer that till later. But if someone's literally sending me an email, hey, you never approved this blog post, can you review it quickly and tell us if it's good to go, then I'm probably going to do it if I'm in my email checking time, so that I don't have to reopen it and ask my brain to go back to that task later, because it's going to be something really quick that I can do. So if you can get a quick response out, go ahead and do it so you can cross that off your list. These are my 4 Ds of dealing with email. I've also heard that a lot of people love to use inbox 0. I have never managed to get my inbox to 0. I aim for about 30 or less emails in there. There's just some things that I need to defer out until later and I just can't handle all at once. But I'm curious to know what you use to stay on top of your email